Hey folks, another quick juice review of a juice that I did receive in the post yesterday. This was sent free of charge to me, but it will not obviously affect the unbiased nature of the review. This is another one of the JACVapour UK liquids. I'm still planning to go through the taster kits, but this is separate. This is another one of the UK liquids, Toffee, as you can see. 10ml bottle, PG/VG ratio 30/70. I did actually ask Andy at JACVapour about trying some of the VG liquids, because all the ones I've tried so far have been, I think, 70/30 or 60/40, 70/30, I think, no, sorry, yeah, 80/20. They've been 80/20 PG/VG, so I wanted to try some of the more VG liquids. This is 12mg strength, but you can obviously customise that, anything from 0 to 24. It does sell on the site for £5.19 for a 10ml bottle. Just check the other prices. 30ml, I can't see a 20ml. A 30ml bottle is £13.99. So it's quite pricey. I mean, the other liquids that I've tasted from the UK JACVapour range have been fantastic. But just to bear in mind, it is more expensive than some of your other liquids. Though sometimes I suppose you do get what you pay for, but just to bear that in mind. Bottle is typical fantastic JACVapour. Important information, safety warnings, use by date, batch number, safety symbols, and although you can't probably see it, it does have, just there, it does have the warning triangle. Childproof cap, little plastic dripper. It's not obviously a needle nose, but it's not stubby, so it does do the job pretty well. I've had a few bottles lately from different manufacturers with this type of plastic nozzle that have been cracked. It doesn't normally really affect it that much, but this one is intact, so that's good. Just have a sniff of it. It does really smell like toffee. It smells like a kind of sweet toffee sauce, which is nice. So yeah, so that's what that's all about. The description on the site, if I have a look, the description says a sweet toffee flavour, excellent mixed with banana milkshake, or real vanilla for those with a real sweet tooth. So it is a liquid that's designed to be good on its own, but also be well mixed with things. Be nice with a bit of that popcorn liquid that I reviewed from Real Vapes. Might have to try that. Okay, so this one I've actually filled a tank with. This is a 1300 mAh battery, fixed voltage, I think it's 4.2, 4.2, 4.6, I don't know. It's a manual battery, real workhorse this one. And I've just got, at the top there, just got an EVOD 2, JAC branded EVOD 2 tank. Filled it up with the liquid. It's been in there now for probably a day, so yeah, I've had a go on it, and I've kind of left it in there, kind of like a I don't know, a poor man's steeping, I suppose. And it's just got the normal EVOD drip tip. So let's see how this vapes. So you can see there is a ton of vapour off this, which you would imagine, you would hope for really from a high VG liquid. Yeah, not much of a throat hit from this one. It is a 12mg liquid, so obviously if you push up the nicotine level, that might change. To be honest, I don't really like a big throat hit from creamy flavours, even some fruit flavours. Tobacco, fine. Menthol, nice cool throat hit. But I'm not a big fan of huge throat hits from these kind of liquids, so that's good for me. Taste-wise, it's kind of interesting. There is definitely the sweetness there. It's not really sweet, it's more creamy. Creaminess kind of dominates this one. It's odd, the aftertaste, there is a kind of slight toffee aftertaste to it. It's not that pronounced, but it's there. The vapour smells lovely. I mean, you get plenty of it with the VG, but it smells like a sticky toffee pudding. So it's fantastic as a sweet air freshener. In terms of the taste, definitely definitely getting a kind of toffee taste. It's not as pronounced as I thought it would be. The smell of the liquid is really quite sweet. Like I said, kind of like a toffee, almost like a butterscotch toffee kind of sauce smell. Not perhaps as strong as I would like. It's a little bit mild for my liking. I'd like it a bit sweeter with a bit more of a kick to it. I have tried this on a dripping atomizer as well, and basically got the same kind of thing from it. You can smell the toffee, you can kind of taste it a bit, but it's not as strong as I would like. If you're looking for a kind of toffee liquid that's going to be like, having a sticky toffee pudding explode in your mouth, this doesn't really do it as much as I would have liked. A little bit disappointing, but it's still a nice liquid. It's just, perhaps it's, because of it's a more expensive liquid, you hope to get the whole thing from it. And I mean, from some of the other liquids, like I've got here one of my taster tins that I got from JACVapour, some of the liquids are absolutely outstanding, the UK ones, like the strawberry chew, the vanilla is really nice, and just, yeah, it's not as strong as I was expecting. Not unpleasant though at all. This is one that has improved a bit over time. It's only been in there for, like I say, about a day. So it might be a liquid that, even though I think it's already steeped, you might want to just let it steep for a little bit, just to get a bit more flavour from it. I imagine it would be nice, like it says on the site, it would be nice mixed with other liquids, maybe a little bit of vanilla or something like the banana milkshake. Strawberry might be a bit overpowering with this. Or something like a popcorn liquid, something that would go nicely with toffee. Yeah, the smell of the vape is really nice, and the smell of the liquid is really nice, and the taste is good, but it just doesn't quite live up to the smell of the liquid and of the vapour. It is nice. It's the kind of thing that, if you could vape it all day because it's very smooth, but the taste itself isn't too strong. If you're looking for quite a subtle toffee flavour, it would probably do the job for you. If you're looking for something like I was, that's kind of a bit sweeter, a bit more pronounced, a bit more kind of full-on toffee, it's not quite as strong. Yeah. So, let's see, out of 10, does it taste like what it's supposed to? Well, with this one, you can taste and you can smell some of the toffee, but like I've said about 8 times now, it's not as strong as I would have liked. I'd probably give it maybe an 8, because it is there. It's not, you're not vaping it and thinking, what the hell is this? Excuse me. For some reason, these VG liquids seem to give me wind. It is there, but it's not that pronounced. So I would say maybe an 8, just because it could be a bit more toffee-ish for my liking. For me personally, again, probably an 8, just because it doesn't quite hit the heights that I was expecting. It doesn't quite live up to the standard of some of the taster tin liquids. It's not unpleasant, but like I say, because it's a slightly more expensive liquid, you are obviously going to hope that you get something bang on, and normally with the JACVapour UK liquids you do. In this case, it's pleasant, but it's not really ticking all the boxes for me, unfortunately. But it is still a nice vape. It's not unpleasant in any way. It's not, non-existent. You get a lot of vapour from it. You get a fairly kind of nice taste. Sorry if it seems like I'm dawdling on this one. It's really quite a difficult one, because it's pleasant, but I just don't think it kind of is as strong as it could be. A little bit more toffee flavour to it, and it would tick all the boxes for me. So yeah, an 8 out of 10 for me on this one. So yeah, hopefully you've found that kind of useful, and yeah, happy vaping.